I know there's been a lot of controversy surrounding the Donald Trump assassination, and I have some insider knowledge of Trump rallies, having been to a few myself. If you would look at this green building over here, do you see the pitch on this roof? Pretty sure Secret Service can stand on top of it. Secondly, I was at a Donald Trump rally, and I went through the metal detector, and I had a case pocket knife with a 3-inch blade. And they're like, sir, we're gonna need to confiscate that pocket knife. So I handed them my pocket knife. So then I had to go back around, and I go back through the security checkpoint. And guess what? I forgot I had another pocket knife. So Donald Trump, if you're watching this, they took 2 of my pocket knives at your rally. But my point is, if they won't let me in with a pocket knife with a 3-inch blade, this building is probably 250 yards. They're gonna let a guy that's like at this gray barn sit up there with a rifle? That's absolute insanity. Oh, hey guys, here's a guy sitting on top of that building. Look at him. He's got an AR-15 and a rangefinder. He's probably fine. Leave him alone. There's 30 minutes, just leave him up there. All of this stuff just kind of doesn't add up. It has a weird JFK type feeling to me. I don't know what you guys think, but something's not adding up. And today I will be going to the Donald Trump store, and I'm gonna be MAGA every day until the election. We're gonna drill, baby, drill. Okay, we're gonna drill, baby, drill. If they won't let a trustworthy American like me into the rally with a 3-inch pocket knife that is used for whittling or cutting rope or digging grease out from under my fingernails, something like that, why would they let somebody 150 yards away have an AR-15 for 30 minutes on top of a roof? It just doesn't add up, guys. It really doesn't. I, from this channel, demand an answer. I demand answers for all Americans and release the JFK files. Quit covering up this crap. All 37 of you guys following, I will do my personal best to get answers to this. Just doesn't add up. I don't always go out to eat, but when I do, I eat Mexican.
We're supposed to be eating healthy, but we do things and sacrifice for the vlog sometimes. And the best ice cream, I think anywhere, any ice cream I've ever had, I think this is the best. Cruise Farm.
Ooh, they got the root beer. This is a kid's cone.
Yeah, so this is just the kids' cone, or cup, I mean. Perfect size, and you get to look at the Smoky Mountains.
Because I'm going swimming, but I'm going hiking first. I don't want to get blisters shining on my feet. I don't want to get blisters, so I like to wear these socks. And I don't want to cut my toes on the rocks, so I wear these Crocs. Tip for hiking, always wear wool socks. It helps your feet sweat. Tip 101.
Alright, so we're trying to save money around here. So I watched a YouTube tutorial to clean up Blake's little mullet because we don't want to be spending money. And Blake never wants to get a haircut. Are you scared, Blake?
No.
You don't care? You wear a hat every day anyways. Just don't move, okay?
Here, that's a lot.
No, I'm just doing the sides right here. What do you think?
I look fancy.
I mean, it's not hard to mess up a mullet. I mean, let me see it.
If you mess up a mullet, it could be intentional, you know?
I think I need to get better with the sides. Turn the other side. That side looks a little bad, but it's okay.
It don't matter.
We're getting there.
We're heading into the Great Smoky Mountain Visitor Center to get us a year-long national park pass. Probably saved us about $1,000 last year. So you pay $100 and it gets you into every national park for a whole calendar year.
Hello.
How are you? Do you guys sell the year-long park passes, not just for here, but for everywhere?
No, we do not.
As long as I'm not parking, I don't have to pay a fee.
Yeah, if you're not parking, if you don't stop anywhere more than 15 minutes, you don't have to
Pay a fee? Okay. We just left the Great Smoky Mountains Sugarlands Visitor Center. I was going to purchase a annual park pass, which all the national parks, or I thought all the national parks sold for you to be able to enter a park. So you pay a one-time fee, so it's like $100 or something like that. But you get in every park for free for the remainder of the calendar year. And each park is usually like, I think last year was 30, 35 bucks, something like that for a week-long stay. So it kind of saved me a bunch of money because I probably went to 8 or 10 national parks last year. But the Smokies, they don't charge an entrance fee like all the rest of the parks. They charge a parking fee. And this was just enacted since COVID. So all of your entrance passes for the year are not valid in the Smokies. You have to have an actual parking pass. So it literally makes the Great Smoky Mountains an anomaly when it comes to national parks, which to me doesn't make any sense. Like if I have a year-long entrance pass, I should be able to get into the Smokies and do whatever I want, go hiking, go, you know, swimming, whatever I need to do. But the change in the law has really, I don't know, I think it's dumb. Let me know what you think. They're just saying there's too many people here since COVID. But to me, if that's what the case is, then you should just be on the same, you know, wavelength as every other national park. I'd rather you charge me the same thing where I can buy the annual pass, as opposed to having, if I come to the Smokies 2 times this year, I'm gonna end up having to pay, you know, I think it's $5 a day or something like that. Let me know what you think, but I think it's pretty, like, I think that should just be all in an even playing system. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating. But as long as you don't stop for over 15 minutes, then you don't have to pay anything. I'm just gonna be taking short 10 to 12 minute hikes. We're at Metcalf Bottoms in the picnic area, and finally everybody's left. I think there's 14 million visitors a year to the Great Smoky Mountains, and this weekend I think was about 8 million. It's finally cleared out because it's 8 p.m. and finally we have some actual peace and quiet to ourselves. Remember that. Stay in the cabin or stay in your camper all day long, and then come out about 7 when everybody else goes home. This year in duck season, been getting a lot of questions about where I got my Australian retriever. I just found her in Texas, to be honest with you, but she's a really good retriever. If you don't believe me, watch. Here, good God, they knocked the front of their car off from under there.
How?
Are you filming?
Yeah.
Pretty sure that guy lost his fender. Maybe his marriage.
Why? What happened? I don't
He
understand.
bottomed out on that speed bump. He hit it about 64 miles an hour in a 5-mile-an-hour zone.
You idiot.
Now he's coming here. He must be from the northern country. Look, they're inspecting the front of their car. I think they just totaled their Volvo, but I'm sure somebody down here can fix it. Come here, Riley.
Do you want to see if they need help?
No. Let's go look where those people just bottomed out.
She must have been flying.
Yes, she was. Just doing a little bit of investigating, like John Stossel. You can see the car bottomed out right here. The car was a white car. You can clearly see the scrape marks. Started leaking some type of fluid. Probably cracked their transmission case, honestly.
For real?
No.
Oh, just a good story.
Yeah. I'm gonna take y'all to my most favorite spot, my favoritist spot in the Smokies. It's called the Sinks. I didn't know this till last year. If you have Disney, which I don't anymore, but I did for a while. For unknown reasons, I don't have Disney. But the movie Davy Crockett, there's a scene where there's a big battle and there's these Indians attacking them. They're jumping off of cliffs and all this other stuff. But it was actually filmed right here. Well, I'm about to jump. These waterfalls, somebody tried to get up in there and got hung and drowned one time, so I just don't play around up there.
That's why there's that warning sign?
Yeah. The movie was filmed like on these cliffs off to my left. All these trees have fallen down.
Blake had to crawl in the back and get the first aid kit. I'm not sure why I put it all the way back there. That was stupid, but yeah, we gotta clean this up.
It's blood. I think I'm about to faint. Do I look pale? Oh.
So now that my battle wound is healed up, we can see what Mr. Larry gave us. What all is in there?
Cheese. Bell pepper. Tomato.
And squash.
Squash.
He said it's best cooked in fat or something.
Oh yeah, cooking in hog lard. Today is the first morning that we haven't had rain in probably 5 days. So I'm out here washing the RV. It's supposed to rain this afternoon, but you just gotta do what you gotta do, because you don't wanna be riding down the road with a dirty RV. Like, that's just unacceptable. So I'm gonna wash the RV and the truck today, just so we look spick and span when we're going down the road and everybody be like, oh, look how clean that is. Just kidding. The real reason you wash it is that I have like RV protectant that goes into this, like the fiberglass and stuff, and protects it from the sun. I want this bad boy to last at least 50 years. I'm just trying to protect it.
Wait a minute, do you plan on us living in an RV for 50 years?
I don't know, I'm having fun.
But I want an upgrade if I have to live here for 50 years.
If we have to live in it for 50 years, you can get a motorhome. Oh, I'm just washing it with a brush, guys. Like, just normal brush. I'm using this 303. It's the highest rated on Amazon. If you don't know anything, just go to Amazon. But it's RV wash and seal, and it's safe for fiberglass and aluminum. So my top is fiberglass, but my bottom is aluminum. So I can wash the whole thing with one thing. Don't tell anyone, but I'm for sure listening to Tucker Carlson right now. Tucker, if you want to have me on your show.
Bad right there. Does that come off?
It should, but that stuff I don't know. We'll find out. Keeps being black streaks coming off all of our plastic and like our vinyl and stuff. I washed it yesterday and it's still got streaks. We got this black streak remover from Camco. We're gonna see if it actually works. Shabam.
What do you call when, like, whatever you make fun of people that do social media and they have special content? You know what I'm talking about? So.
Oh yeah. Join me for my OnlyFans.
No, not OnlyFans. That's inappropriate. I'm talking about.
Is that the feet picture thing? Sell pictures of your granny's feet for only $5.99.
I'm talking about the thing, like on Instagram, where you can subscribe to get like exclusive content. We need to have one of those for your political speeches that no one else wants to hear about.
We have 37 followers, so the odds of that are pretty low because all 37 of those people probably have my phone number.
Blake's not very happy with me, but we got up early, like 6 a.m. early, before I have to work, so that we could go on a hike. It's our last day in the Smoky Mountains, and it's been really crowded, but we're hoping that since it's so early, nobody will be here. But I'm making him get a parking tag because we're rule followers. How does it feel? Here comes Grumpy Gills.
It's very curious how you can have zero phone service anywhere, but they can for sure have enough service to authorize a credit card payment. The people that gave them this land said, "We would never, ever charge a visitor an entrance fee or whatever."
Yeah, but they're not charging an entrance fee.
Yeah, that's like.
But they are charging a parking fee.
Yeah, exactly.
Shaped him a little.
Oh, no, that doesn't.
Still on this eyebrow journey.
There you go.
Blake doesn't give a crap.
I don't care.
But I've been growing them out. In the words of Blake, I'll link what I've been using because it works really well. But my eyebrows have looked really crazy lately. And then I cleaned them up last night and he didn't even notice.
So we found a trail back up in the Smokies. I don't even know where I am. But you can tell I just cut down this tree because the wind blew it over. But I think it's probably, I want to say 200 years old. You have to count the rings, which is kind of hard with the saw marks in it. But you can also tell how much rain per year by how wide the mark is. So if it's really narrow, it was a dry year.
For real?
If it's really fat, it was a wet year. So we're leaving in the morning, so I have to start packing up. Just kidding. So we're leaving in the morning. I gotta start packing up everything. I want to put a timer on myself, see if I can beat my last time, which was 2 hours and 27 minutes. We're live from Pump 1. We're live.